thing to fear is fear itself. Franklin D. Roosevelt. The funding of schools has always been a little underwhelming. In Chalkbeat's article, it states that when schools receive enough money, students actually tend to score better. So today we will be discussing the school funding problem and trying to debate whether or not schools deserve more funding or not, and which schools actually do deserve more funding. So we will begin with the impact of increasing school funding on the different forms of government. So on the federal government, they provide school funding through grants given to the states that are distributed to the different schools. And we can find this stated in Peter G. Peterson's Foundation's article. And the impact on the state government can be seen stated in understanding the effects of school funding. And they say that state mandated school spending reforms are actually what helps states fund different schools. And these different reforms have actually led to different increases in scores and grades and graduation rates, and also in jobs. The local government is found to be 80% of what actually funds different schools. And this is stated in Urban's article, and they also state that since local governments provide 80%, it's found that federal and state governments provide less than 20% total together. So now we will be moving on to the benefits of school funding. School funding can provide smaller classes due to the money provided to build extra classrooms for different people and different kids of different needs. Schools will be better equipped with study materials and such materials to help advance in the learning process. And in school funding adequacy, it is stated that an increase in school spending resulted in higher qualified teachers. Increasing the school spending will also improve the scores due to better paid teachers and better educational tools. And we can see that this is stated in the School of Education's article. And finally, we will discuss what would happen if the schools did not receive extra funding. The downfall of not increasing school funding could be a variety of different things, like scores will continue to stay the same, they will not increase, they could possibly also decrease due to the advancement of technology and different educational levels. And due to the inability to teach certain subjects due to lack of school funding, it is stated in Nia Today's article that students in certain high poverty areas will not be able to achieve the same things that students in low poverty areas due to the fact that they have less funding. Schools can also be overcrowded. Due to the increase of population, without the funds to build extra classrooms, schools will begin to be overcrowded and will actually have less materials, therefore they will fall inadequate on the learning materials. And you can find this stated in Funding Our Future. The education system will continue to decline in many different areas. And is school funding fair? It states that low-income students often come to school lagging behind their classmates simply due to the fact that they don't have the funding needed to get ahead. So in conclusion today, we have discussed the debate over whether to not increase school funding and which it should. And we can see in Learning Policy Institute's article that it states that most education finance systems are not working for the minorities like they need to be. And thank y'all for listening to my speech today.
Hey.